Hey everybody, how you doing, man? It's yours truly, Mr. Comedian here himself, Mike Marino, bringing it to you live from my place in Los Angeles, California. Obviously, the episode live from my mother's basement is not taking place in the basement at all. I'm actually here in Los Angeles, California, because I've been doing shows out here on the West Coast while I'm not touring on the East Coast. And this weekend, I'm going to Northern California, which is Sacramento, San Francisco area. I want to do a broadcast tonight. It's just about 4:30 here on the West Coast. Got a lot of shit I want to talk about, and I only got 25 minutes to make this happen. So welcome, everybody, to Mike Marino's live from my mother's basement here in Los Angeles. And thank you so much, everybody, for writing in to the show just this fast. Before I get started with what's pissing me off today, just today, because I'm usually a happy-go-lucky guy, nothing really bothers me. I'm always in a good mood. But today, some bullshit went down that needs to stop. You know, ladies and gentlemen, there's a lot of people out there, whether they're in show business or any other kind of business, that are full of shit. You're full of fucking shit. So keep your mouth shut. Stop baloneying people. Stop coming up with things. This is what we're going to do. This is where we're going to make it happen. Yeah, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. And nothing fucking happens. And you drive people nuts. And that's why people come to your house, wait for you to come outside and punch you right in the fucking back of the head because you got a big mouth and nothing was going to happen for when you had the conversation. So listen. Whether you're a friend of mine, a fan of mine, a family member, or just somebody who happens to be watching this show, it doesn't matter whether you could do something for somebody or not. It matters whether you come through once you say you're going to do it. So if you say you're going to do something and you don't, you're a douchebag. So don't say it at all. If you don't say it, you're a good person. You wished you could, you thought you could, but you didn't talk about it. And you didn't get anybody's hopes up, because that's what you're doing. You're getting somebody's hopes up. Could you imagine saying to a child, don't worry, I'm going to give you candy. I'm going to give you as much candy as you want. And you never give that kid the candy. Well, let me tell you something. When that kid becomes old enough and big enough, he's going to remember that you didn't give him the candy, and he's going to kick your fucking ass. And you deserve that because you teased the shit out of this kid that whole time. Well, it's the same thing no matter how old you are, how young you are, what state you live in, what business you're in. It doesn't matter. Stop the bullshit. That's why I need to be president of the United States, because if I was running the country and people came at me and said, hey, there's a problem over here, you go, you better be right. There better be a problem, and you better figure out how to solve that problem, because if you don't, that makes you a bullshitter. And you just bullshitted the president of the United States. I'm running the country on that Make America Italian Again side, okay? So watch what you say. I just wanted to start off by getting that off my chest, because obviously somebody handed me a lot of shit in the last couple of days, and I can't take it no more because I'm getting too old and I don't have that kind of time. So listen, people, seriously, stop this shit. It's always nicer to say to somebody, man, I really wish I could, but I can't. And I don't know anybody that does that type of thing. Nah, you're a good guy. But once you open up your mouth, oh, you know what we're going to do? Yeah. And if you don't, right in a fucking kisser. I always wondered why, and I'll be honest with you perfectly, I don't even know why people say that saying. I should never say that again. I'm going to be honest with you. Well, what are you going to do, lie to me? That's a stupid phrase. Let me be honest with you. No, why don't you just lie to me? That doesn't even make any sense. Let me be honest. Get the fuck out of here. You're a lying sack of shit for coming up with that phrase. As soon as somebody says to you, let me be honest with you. Can I be honest with you? Can I tell you the truth? Yeah, you're full of shit. Okay, you don't got to start off with that. You say, hey, this is my thought, and it's just my opinion, and I could be wrong. I like that. But I happen to be in show business. I live in Hollywood, California. I'm out here 25 years going back and forth from New Jersey to Hollywood, New Jersey to Hollywood, Florida, all around, all the different states, Canada and whatnot. And of course, people out here are more full of shit than anybody in the world. So when you come around to like a normal area and somebody becomes full of shit, you're twice as angry. And all you really want to do is grab that person, put them in a headlock and squeeze. until macaroni pops out of his ear. That's actually very funny. Imagine you squeeze somebody so hard, they spit out macaroni. Well, when you hear things about people going into a school and shooting up innocent kids, that's ridiculous. It's insane. When you hear about postal people going postal, that's ridiculous. It's insane. But sometimes here in California, with these people that are in this industry that is so full of fucking shit, you wonder why nobody hurts them. You know what I'm saying? All right. Thank you, everybody, for writing in so fast right now on Instagram. Thank you. How you doing? Facebook, nice to see you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I want to let everybody know that tonight's show has been sponsored in part by one of the most incredible Italian delis in the state of California, and especially in the Los Angeles, Long Beach, California area. Check this out. Now, you all know I'm a hardcore Italian kid from New Jersey. A, I love food. B, I want my food good. I want good food. You know, when you're in New York, New Jersey, Boston, Philadelphia, Chicago, you're going to eat really, really good. They're going to stuff you. They want you fat because they don't ever want you to go home hungry, and they don't ever want you to say that the food wasn't any good or that you're not going to return to this place. So they fill you. You ever go to a good restaurant and you just say, you know what, I don't really know if boom, they take it right away, go into the kitchen, make you something else, and they bring it right back because they don't want you leaving unhappy. One unhappy customer in a restaurant leads to 9 unhappy customers because that person's going to tell his friends, they're going to tell his friends, and those people aren't going to go back. So you always want to go to a place that gives you good food. Once you go to a place that gives you good food, you're going to tell everybody, they're all going to go back, and everybody's going to get stuffed. So what am I talking about? I'm talking about an Italian deli here in Long Beach area. It's actually the city of Lakewood, California. So tonight's show is sponsored by one of the most incredible Italian markets and deli in Lakewood, California. We're talking about Foggia, which is a city in Italy or an area of Italy. Foggia Italian Market in Deli. They're located. Now you got to listen to this because I go there, and what I'm about to show you gonna fuck your head up. Okay, this is gonna blast your ass. Foggia Italian Market and Deli is a taste of Italy. 5522 Del Amo Boulevard in Lakewood, California. So if you're not familiar with California, this is near Long Beach. Long Beach is where the cruise ship terminal is, San Pedro is, Little Italy of San Pedro, all this incredible stuff that's down by the harbor. Down by the harbor in Long Beach, California, San Pedro, California, one of the biggest harbors in the world. It's actually bigger than New York City and almost as big as San Francisco. I think I got my facts pretty right here. Huge import, export, and all the big cruise ships leave out of Long Beach and San Pedro. So in Lakewood, you got this incredible deli, Foggia Italian Market and Deli. Their phone number is 562-627-0987. Tell them Mike Marino sent you. There's a sandwich down there named after me, the Mike Marino sandwich. And they have a website, www.foggiadeli.com. You digging? foggiadeli.com. I go down there and I talk to the owners all the time because they love what I do, the Make America Italian Again show. They come to the Laugh Factory. I get them complimentary tickets. All us East Coast people, when we get out here, we tend to think we can't get good food. We don't got what we want. It's not there. Watch this. Are you watching? I'm not shitting you. I only have 3 sandwiches left out of the 8 that they gave me because I ate them like a gavone. Okay? In Italian, a gavone is the asshole who ate all the sandwiches. Bada bash. Bada boom, bada bing, bada bash. Okay? Are you looking at these bad boys? Are you looking at these bad fucking boys? All right? Let me show you what you got, okay? This one here is sopressata, provolone cheese, and salami. All right? This one's dry. You could put mayonnaise on it if you wanted to, or maybe a little oil and vinegar. That's the way I would have that. There's no lettuce and tomato on that one. Okay? Here we go with the gabagool. Okay? For you people here in California, that's the capricola. The capricola. There's the gabagool on here. Oh, you fucking son of a bitch. This is the gabagool. And he's got onions on it and peppers. Peppers. Oh. Ooh, that's hot. And over here, this is the one which is pressed ham. This is probably sopressata, mozzarella, buffalo tomatoes, and lettuce. Look at this. Look at this. Are you looking? Are you looking? Go ahead and fucking drool, assholes. There you go. There you go. I don't mean to talk like that. It's just that you can't describe a sandwich without being a little bit of a pompous ass. Look. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Look at Gunhawk. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah. Look at this fucking sandwich. Look at this shit. Look at that. Bada boom, bada bang. So I got 3 different sandwiches over here. For lunch, I'm sorry, I don't have the sandwich here, but I did have the, what's the bologna with the cheese inside of it? Come on, somebody. Mortadella. I had the fucking mortadella sandwich. I had the mortadella sandwich. Okay, so there was 3 different sandwiches here. Had a couple other ones. You know, they had turkey. They had the meatball sandwich. They had the chicken parmesan sandwich. Absolutely unbelievable. I mean, there is so much stuff in this menu. I hope they're watching the show right now. We're talking about Linda and Bob Quartro, who own the place. Okay, now you're really going to fuck your head up. You ready for this? Before you have your sandwich, before you have your meal, before you have the main course, you have what we call the antipuesto. That's English for antipast. So when you have your antipast, you're having little samples, a lot of different things. Sometimes they are hot, sometimes they're cold. I like a cold antipast. I don't really like certain fishes, but I do like a cold antipast. Okay, so watch this. Are you looking? Are you looking? Look at all of this. Look at all the fucking food in this plate, you son of a bitch. Am I the luckiest guy in the world right now? Am I the luckiest guy in the world right now? Look at this shit. I'm sitting in my place here in Los Angeles, California by myself. I don't have any shows tonight. I'm just going to relax. I got a meeting at 5 o'clock. Look. You know what's in this plate? Listen a minute. Okay? You got peppers, all right? You also have red peppers. These are green hot peppers, red peppers, olives, okay? Kalamata olives. Thank you very much. She's calling me a fucking madman. That's right, because I got fucking food in my house, right? Look at these marinated olives. Marinated artichoke hearts, stuffed peppers. There's red stuffed peppers over here. Watch this. Boom. Instagram, you looking? Boom. Facebook, you looking? Okay, people are listening to the show. They can't watch. The people who are listening to the show, I have a pepper in my hand. It's a red pepper, and it's stuffed with cheese. I got green olives over here stuffed with garlic. Green olives stuffed with garlic, okay? I got black olives. I got Kalamata olives. Boom. Pitted. No pitted. Got the pit. Don't have the pit. This is one of my favorite all-time things. Longs. Long hots. These are red pepper. You could take this red pepper and put it on any one of these sandwiches, and it adds a little flavor, a little kick in the fucking ass when you're having your sandwich. It's the best thing right there. Okay? Marinated artichoke hearts. Are you looking? Marinated can't even fucking say it. I'm so excited. Marinated artichoke heart. There you go. It's a mushroom. Marinated mushrooms with garlic sauce. Okay? Let me stop the torture. Oh, that is so fucking good. You people who are listening on my podcast channel, you listening to me, Mike Marino, stuffing my face with some of the most delicious Italian delicacies from Foggia Italian Deli and Marketplace in Lakewood, California. Okay. They also gave me this. Okay. See, this is chopped carrots and peppers and all kinds of deliciousness. I'm not going to eat that because I know that's going to be hot. I'm going to get a little bit too crazy on the show. Hey, look at this. Look at this. This is a red pepper. Red pepper going in. So damn good. So damn good. Okay? And then I'm going to have the artichoke heart right here. Artichoke heart. Artichoke heart. I forgot a napkin, Michael Gavone. Aspetta un momentito. That's Italian for hold on a minute. There's some people from Foggia Deli right now finally coming on to the show. It's nice to see you. I'm telling everybody out there in the world how wonderful the food is from Foggia Italian Market and Deli. I have my tray right here of an incredible antipasti. I only have 3 sandwiches left right over here. Everybody's watching right now and listening on Spotify, Google Play, this, that, and the other thing. All kinds of wonderful stuff. It's wonderful. Yes, keep on watching. We're having a lot of fun. I got some of my friends from New Jersey writing to the show right now saying, where's the pork roll? Unfortunately, but maybe fortunately, there's no pork roll here on this show. This is strictly Italian deli, Italian delicacy, wonderful, wonderful stuff from this most incredible deli. And you want to hear something that's even different for me? I'm washing it down with a Modelo beer. I very seldom drink beer. I like iced tea. I like an Arnold Palmer. Tonight, I thought it would be special because I'm leaving tomorrow morning to go out on a nice big comedy tour to have myself a nice Modelo with the most delicious sandwiches, the most delicious antipasti. Look, you know what? Let me do this one more time while everybody's watching. I can't tell you. I love a marinated mushroom. Look at this. It's this. I got to be honest. Sometimes I think this is better than having sex. Oh, you son of a bitch. You remember that cartoon where the dog Muttley would get a medal, and when he got the medal, he would go, and then he would come sailing down from space. Well, that's what I feel like that just happened to me right now. You want good food. You want to go to a nice old school Italian market and deli. You can get breads, sandwiches, hot meals, single people. They cater parties. If you want a meal just for yourself, if you want to cater a big event, cater a wedding, it's really, really great. Folks, I kid around, I joke, but when I find a place that makes me happy, when it comes to food, especially in Los Angeles, California, and I'm really homesick for some food for either New Jersey or New York, bada bash. Are you watching? Bada boom, bada bing, bada crash. Bada boom, bada bing, bada motherfucking beautiful food. All right? So once again, I want to say it one more time because not only am I happy that they sponsored tonight's show, I'm happy that the food's here, and I do love these people. They're wonderful, wonderful people. It's a family, the Quattro family, Linda and Bob. They came to see me last night at the Laugh Factory in Long Beach. So thank you so much, guys. Once again, Foggia Italian Market and Deli, Del Amo Boulevard, Lakewood, California. Look them up on the internet, foggiadeli.com. And now I'll just take a nice little hit of my Modelo. And we'll chat with what's going on in the world. All right. Now, we all know that maybe a week ago, it was on October 31, Halloween, if I got the date correctly, they took out another guy who's the head of ISIS. I've been saying for a long time, if I was president of the United States, I'd have taken these guys out a long time ago. I never would have sent in the snipers. I never would have sent in the army. None of the dogs would have went. A couple of my friends from the streets in Jersey City, New Jersey, they would have went over there. They'd have sat this guy down and said, Abu, because that's the guy's name. Running out of power over here. Abu, which we thought he was just a character on a cartoon. Abu Bakr al Bugatti, which if you break it down, it sounds like the guy's name is Alphonse Bugatti, and he's the guy who created the car, the Bugatti. Anyway, how much fun would it have been if you read in the news and I was the president, like, yeah, we took out Alfonso over there in the ISIS thing, and you don't got to worry anymore, and everybody gets a free sandwich, a slice of pizza, a meatball sandwich, and the gas prices went down to under $1. I don't know what happened, but don't worry, I'm president of the United States. Everything is fine. Oh, and everybody's going to get a free Louisville Slugger. That's right. Not the long ones, but one that's about maybe this big. You keep that in your car underneath your front seat in case somebody bothers you and says, hey, I'm on, you crack them right in the head. And everybody gets one of those. Wouldn't that be nice? So congratulations to everybody in the White House who made this thing happen. That's nice. But next time you got a problem in a foreign country, please call me. We'll interview them on my podcast, live from my mother's basement, and then we'll go over there and visit them and take them out. I don't necessarily like what's going on in the White House. I don't like the fact that everybody's fighting. Impeach him, get rid of him, fire him. He never worked here. I don't like her. He this, that guy, do that, bam, bam, bam. If I was in the White House, and if you watch my web series, Make America Italian Again, and you get to laugh a little bit about what I'm doing, I think you're going to have a lot of fun. Plus, if I wasn't there, I wouldn't let anybody know what I'm thinking. I wouldn't tweet. I wouldn't write. I wouldn't call. I'd disconnect my cell phone, and that would be that. And if you really want to know what I'm doing, please, ladies and gentlemen, it's very simple. Subscribe to my website. Go to MikeMarino.net and just subscribe. You'll get a monthly newsletter, and it'll tell you where I'm going, what I'm doing, how you can get discounts on tickets, where I'm performing, and how you can actually buy some really great Christmas gifts. I'll show you. If you go on my website, you can pick up these beautiful panties. You see, it says, get the bat on the ass. MikeMarino.net. Pick up some panties for your loved ones. It actually says, Make America Italian Again, right there in the front by the crotch. You can also get these great shirts. You can look like me and wear like me. It says, Mike Marino on the front, New Jersey's bad boy. And on the back, it says, Make America Italian Again. That's right. Make America Italian Again. And I'll tell you what, you wear one of these shirts wherever you go, somebody's going to stop you and ask you some really cool questions. So be ready, and it's a lot of fun. And I bet you any money they want to take a picture of your shirt. I know, because I wear them wherever I go. I'm going to have a lot of great new sponsors by the end of the year. In fact, in the new weeks coming up, you're going to see that I'm sponsored by a company called Zombietronics. That's right, Zombietronics. Check this out. Zombietronics. You got something in your life that's not working correctly? You got earbuds that don't work right? Problem with your computer? A problem with your stereo? A problem with your speakers? Zombietronics. I'm going to hook you up. All right? Now, if you want to know where I'm going out on tour, tomorrow morning, I'm leaving for one of my favorite comedy clubs in the United States. That's right. Laughs Unlimited Comedy Club in Sacramento, California. I'm going up there tomorrow. I have 6 shows. That's right. Laughs Unlimited Comedy Club starts tomorrow night, folks. November 8th, 2 shows. November 9th, 2 shows. November 10th, actually only 1 show. So 5 shows, Laughs Unlimited. When I'm done with Laughs Unlimited, I'm coming back down to Los Angeles for 1 or 2 shows at the Laugh Factory in Hollywood. And from there, I'm flying to New Jersey. And on November 15th, I will be at the Keswick Theater in Pennsylvania. That's right, the Keswick Theater, Pennsylvania. On November 16th, I'll be at the Italian American Club in my hometown of Scotch Plains, New Jersey. I'm actually going to walk to work. All right. If you want to come, just go to MikeMarino.net and get yourself some tickets. And then November 18th through November 24th, I will be at the Laugh Factory inside the Tropicana Casino in Las Vegas, Nevada. So all my Vegas fans, if you're watching, you're having some fun, I'll bring you some sandwiches. We'll get out to Vegas. We'll have some fun. That's the Tropicana, the Laugh Factory inside the Tropicana, November 18th through 24th. And then on November 30th, I'm going to be doing a really big charity in my home state of New Jersey again. And then many, many more shows, including I'm returning to the Count Basie Theater in Red Bank, New Jersey on December 8th. Red Bank, New Jersey, December 8th. December 5th, I'll be on Up Late with Johnny P's show right there in Staten Island. On December 6th, I'll be at Tilly's Table in Brewster, New York. On December 13th and 14th, I'll be at Catch a Rising Star in Princeton, New Jersey. And, at December 15th, I'm going to be in Love Under the Christmas Tree. I'll be in Bleecker Street in New York City. So if anybody's going to be in New York City on December 15th, I will be in the city. That's the Sheen Center in New York City, 18 Bleecker Street. And then on December 16th, I'm at the Friars Club. On December 31 at the Sheraton Hotel in Parsippany, New Jersey, bringing in the new year. But you can find out more and more and more about all these shows by just logging on to my website, MikeMarino.net, and all my social media at Mike Marino Live on Twitter, at Mike Marino Live on Instagram, on Mike Marino Live on YouTube. Don't forget, keep on watching live from my mother's basement. You can do it. We're going to have a lot of fun. I'm going to show you where to get great food and go out and see great shows. We're going to make America Italian again. Remember, you don't know nothing, you didn't see nothing, you don't say nothing. And how do I end every single one of my broadcasts? By always saying the same thing. Don't take no shit from nobody. And one last thing, you can listen to me on DDV Radio every Thursday night at 8 o'clock, Italian American Radio out of New York City whenever you want. I'm always on Facebook. I'm always on Instagram, Google, Spotify, podcast, you name it. You can find me. I'm Mike Marino. Good night, everybody. Have a great night. And you know what? Be nice to each other, because if you're not, I'm going to come to your house. And no bullshit. Hey folks, I hope you're enjoying watching my podcast live from my mother's basement. We're having a lot of fun, and I'm going to have a lot of great guests on the show in the future. So if you like it, hit like. You could also leave a comment. You could subscribe to my YouTube channel and watch other funny videos. And you could also listen to my podcast on your favorite podcast app like Spotify and iTunes.